G'day guys, Josh from In Yard Homestead. Well, we've finally got some clear blue skies behind me. It's been like a month, just constant rain, storm after storm. And yeah, one of the storms, actually it was one of the first storms. Sorry about the wind, it's still really windy here. But one of the first storms, the greenhouse that I put up, well, the plastic got all torn off it. So I'm gonna have to repurpose that until I can get a newer, stronger plastic, and it probably won't be until next year now. So I've got a couple of other ideas that I can still use it, but not as a greenhouse as such. So I'll show you it's only the frame standing now, so I'll give you a quick look. So what I've thought about doing is growing some loofah gourds across the top of it this summer instead, because we're only a month away until spring, so I can get them in then, and then underneath that I can grow some stuff that will prefer a lot of shade as well, and be a bit more protected by the summer heat at this stage, until I can further go on and get some new plastic and reinforce it a lot better. I really need to get some windbreaks put across here, because this is where the storm came straight in from here. Most of our extreme weather comes from this direction and this direction over here. We've had plenty of rain, so there's plenty of weeds. So I've got to get all this ready for spring and get this weeded. What else have we got happening in the garden? Take you through. Yeah, I've still got to put retic in here as well, and over the other side there. But yes, plenty more weeds in here. They've got to get out. Beans in amongst there somewhere. Here we go. They're frost beans, so they can handle the colder weather. I've got to give everything a good dose of nitrogen as well, but I want to get the weeds out first, because I don't want them boosting off any more than what they already are. So what have we got? Collards didn't do too good. I had a couple come up. I can't even really see them. Yeah, the collards didn't do too well. Rocket's going good. Yeah, Rocket's doing really well. I can start harvesting some leaves off that. Sorry about the wind. It's just continuously windy here at the moment. This is Hebrew brown onions. These are quite a large brown onion. So later on, when they get a bit bigger, I'll thin them out and plant them out. That's a dwarfed variety of snow peas in here. So they're doing not too bad, but again need a good feed of nitrogen. This is a leaf lettuce, a black seeded leaf lettuce. This is actually a yellowy coloured variety, so that's supposed to be that colour, so it's not nitrogen deficient or anything. And next to it I've got the garlic coming up. That needs a good dose of nitrogen. Garlic needs lots of nitrogen. Coriander, doing really well. This is a slow bolt variety, so this is going really well. This is Italian chard, so this is going a bit slow. So, but that's hopefully when it warms up hopefully it starts warming up next month. It's really cold now. The daikon radish along here, let's see if I can get a bit better lighting, because that lens is not the best with the cracks through it. So this is the daikon radish, doing really well. This has just gone completely wild over here. Starting to clean it up a little bit. I've changed the setting to a different lens, but this one's a bit foggier with the cracks through it, so we'll just try and bear with it. So this area here, I've just left it go pretty much wild. It's got weeds and everything through it. Still getting a good harvest of tomatoes through here. A couple of capsicums as well. Carrots, they're flowering like crazy, and I've got carrots coming up everywhere. Like, this is all volunteer carrots coming up through here in the pathway and all through the garden. Yeah, beetroot's doing really well. I had a roasted beetroot the other day. That was nice. The flower garden and herb garden is doing well amongst the weeds. But I'm going to leave this one a little bit wild. Well, I'm still thinking about it. I'm not too sure. I am going to clean up all this area, the tomatoes and that, because I've got to get that sorted. This is all, I've started weeding in through here. I've got to get new retic in here. Well, not new, I've got to put some retic in here and get that sorted for summer. So that was a bit of a speed through around and that. What's going on in the garden. Forgot to show you some stuff over the other side, but I'll include that in another video later on. But yeah, now's that we're a month away from spring, so the winter garden, which this should have been our best time of year to grow, but because we've had a whole month of just overcast, rainy weather, so the plants haven't had enough sunlight to grow properly. So I'm hoping they'll boost through a bit at the start of spring and we can get a harvest off stuff. But yeah, I'm starting to plan now for the spring garden next month and starting to think about what I'm going to plant and what I'm going to grow. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, get going, get growing, and God bless you guys.